2. All right. Let's write this up a little bit. So we have the change in altitude and the change in time. So the altitude is decreasing by 5, decreasing by 5. This one decreases by 10. This one decreases by 20. Remember, that's not necessarily like bad. It just depends what's over here. So the altitude decreases by 5 when the time increases by 3 seconds. Increases by 3 seconds. Increases by 3 seconds. Increases by 6 seconds. And increases by 12 seconds. So we have a change in altitude over the change in time. So a negative over a positive. A negative divided by a positive is a negative. Negative 5 over 3. Cool. And then let's look for a different one. So a negative over a positive is a negative again. 10 over 6. And lastly, we have a negative over a positive again, which is a negative. Oh wait, this isn't 10. That was my mistake. This is 20 right here. Let me make that attempt to make it a little better. That's 20. So negative over a positive is a negative 20 over 12. Okay, so 5 over 3, 5 divided by 3 is 1.66 repeating. 10 over, oh, that's negative, right? Negative 10 over positive 6 is negative 1.66 repeating. And lastly, negative 20 over 12 is negative 1.66 repeating. And so all of these equals negative 1.66 repeating. So you see how these are constantly changing by the same ratio, by 5 over 3, or different versions of it, but still 5 over 3. So the altitude, so I'm just going to put A, decreases by 5. Technically, you should say like 5 feet, but I'm not going to harp on you about the units in this lesson. But decreases by 5 feet when the time increases by 3 seconds. Okay, so let's do one more. So we have two variables, temperature and time. If you notice, the one that we always start with is this second one, right here, the second one. So I'm going to start with the second one here, right here. So the temperature. So 25 to 32 is minus 3 degrees, minus 3 degrees, minus, let's see, 6 degrees, minus 12 degrees. Remember, nothing wrong. It just depends on these numbers up here. Oh, I forgot to put change in. I'll put change in degrees. Change in Fahrenheit. Okay, and this is change in minutes. So that's weird that there's negative. I probably just put it in there to see what you would do with it. So negative 4 to positive, to 0. So negative 4 to 0 is right for that. So that's plus 4. 0 to 4 is plus 4. See, not too bad. Same so far. And this is plus 8. Doesn't seem odd. 4 and 3, 8 and 6. And then we have plus 18. I'm going to have to check these out because I'm not so sure. I know that these are pretty much the same. I'm just not sure about this 18 and 12. So the change in degrees Fahrenheit over the change in minutes. So negative over a positive is a negative 3 over 4. Remember, this is the one we care about. This is our dependent, so it goes on top over here. And negative over a positive is a negative 6 over 8. And then a negative over positive is a negative 12 over 18. So negative 3 over 4 is negative 0.75. Negative 6 divided by 8 is negative 0.75. And negative 12 over 18. This one I will have to check. So 12 over 18 is negative 0.66. Repeating. You see how these two are the same, but this one isn't? Because like 3 times 4 is 12. 4 times 4 is not 16. Or 6 times 2 is 12, but 8 times 2 is not, it's not 18, it's 16, yeah. I'm going to say that again. So 3 times 4 is 12, but 4 times 4 is not 18, it's 16. 6 times 2 is 12, but 8 times 2 is not 18, it's 16. So this one doesn't go. Even when we easily check it with the division, it's not the same number. So for these, you just have to show that right there. Like you have to put this and show put an X to show me which one doesn't really match up with the rest, or put an X on multiple ones that just aren't the same, and then circle not constant rate of change. So we can't equal anything because they're not all the same actually. These actually are not. So like here would be better if I went across the way. So or slash. Thank you.